Let's see. Okay, when the red button. There it is. There it is. Okay, we are live. Good morning. It is Saturday, November 22nd. Oh my gosh, already. Thanksgiving is this coming Thursday. What do you guys have planned? I think I pulled my hair back so that you could see, my face and everything really well. You know what? I will be right back. Let me grab this brush because I think it's going to be helpful for you guys to see it. Definitely. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, I smashed my finger. No bueno. Okay, so what do you guys have planned for Thanksgiving? We're going to go to a buffet with my sisters and niece and nephews. It's going to be fun. And it's one of my sister's birthday. So November is always a fun time. I'm just reorganizing my um, liquid eyeshadows, the new eyeshadow sticks. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do some stuff next Saturday with the new eyeshadow sticks. And today we're going to talk about concealer, the new concealer and under eye corrector. Does it make a difference? Okay, this is my skin. I have a little redness, like right here, uneven pigmentation here and here. I think we all, or the majority of us, have some kind of redness. And super excited. I sold out of the skin barrier restore, which strengthens your barrier and allows your skin to be not as sensitive and minimizes the redness. It's been really good. So I'm picking some up today. It's swapping with a another director, so or a consultant, I should say. So then I'll have some. So tonight I can use it definitely. I'm really liking it. I don't have a lot of redness, but what redness I do have, I love the way it makes it look. I love the way it feels. I love knowing that, the skin barrier is being strengthened. So I love that. Oh, Miss Alex is having some people over, family and friends, maybe, for Thanksgiving. Nice. At your house? That's nice. That's nice. So, right before we moved, we had a huge Thanksgiving in my backyard. And oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I think we had 21 or 22 people. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I loved it. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started because there is lots to cover, definitely. And Alex, do you have the November flyer? I've got it right here and I can't. Can you post the November specials deals? Definitely. And so today we're going to do makeup. Today is November 22nd, and every Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain. And then come March, when the time changes, we go back to 9 a.m. with Pacific time. See, we don't change time. Everybody else does. We don't change. But I've got my foundation primer. And let me show you just how little you use. See that little, I call it a teardrop. Okay, put it in your hands, activate it in your fingers, and then lie it on your face. Pay particular attention to any place that is oily, such as your T-zone, potentially. And for some, it is not. Okay. Hold on one second. And I like to let the primer set for just, 30 seconds. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hi, Lisa Marie. Yay. Okay. So I just did foundation primer, and I put, you saw like a teardrop, activate it in your fingers and then lie it on your face. Pay particular attention to your T-zone because it will help with the oiliness, and that's really the place that we smile, talk, you see my face, and we move our facial muscles, and therefore it breaks down quicker there. So that's why I say pay particular attention to any place that is oily. Okay, so I've got the new under eye corrector, and this one is just peachy. This is a light just peachy. There's two of them now. So I've got just a dab on my finger, and what I should have done is brought my washcloth, and I did not. But you want to, oh, you know what? Cancel, cancel, cancel. Hold on. Okay, cancel. I have not put my foundation on. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do this. And I just ran and grabbed that foundation brush right here. Okay, so all I've got on is primer. And I started to put under eye corrector. And I caught myself. Anyway, I use the medium to deep CC cream. So I'm going to take, I won't put it on the brush. I put it on my hand. You see a little bit there, like so. And then I will put it on. I put it on my hand. I don't put it on the brush. And you just create your canvas in which to paint. Okay. I feel like you'll use more if you, good morning, Susan. I feel like you'll use more if you put it in the brush. Be sure to get right here, your piggy pink. This is where people fail. Okay, I'm going to go over here. There's a big mirror in my office. And I have a tendency to kind of use that. Okay, now I have CC cream on, and I'm using medium to deep. So you put your primer on, give it 30 seconds. This has SPF 15. You put your CC cream on. I'm walking through my entire system before color, just prepping the skin for color. Does that make sense? So that what I wanted, I mean, you saw my skin when I first got on. Does foundation make a difference? OMG, it does. It helps to, just kind of perfect the imperfections and balance the skin pigmentation. See, it's more even. Would you agree? What do you guys think? Can you guys see? Okay. And what I love about the CC cream, I'm going to put a little bit right here. So if you feel like I have uneven skin tone right in through here, then you can just kind of pat like so. Pat like so, a little foundation on. Okay. So I brushed it again right here and right here. That I call that your piggy pink. Just be sure to pay attention to that. Okay, so I've got CC cream on in medium to deep. And then I'm going to take the light peachy, I'm going to take just a little dab, and right here, can you guys see that okay? On the nose, so the inner portion of your face, right here, fuller lips on top, and then I put contour right here to let my upper lip kind of stand out. Okay. So I'm going to chat while I'm doing this, and I've got a little message. I got to get rid of it on my screen. Okay. So Lisa Marie is asking, and we're excited to see you in Selma on, oh, you know what? Hold on. Yep, I got the wrong one on. Hold on. That's why you guys can't see it too good. Hold on. I put concealer on instead of under eye corrector. Here is the under eye corrector. This is the highlighter, okay? They look the same. So, okay, so you could see that much better. Here we go. Okay, highlighter goes in the middle of your face right here to give an illusion of a fuller upper lip. And then, okay, now you guys can see that, correct? I'll kind of, I think you guys can see that. Somebody comment. And to answer your question, Lisa Marie, sponge, I love, but I have a love-hate relationship with it because most people don't clean their sponges like they should. So therefore, don't use a sponge, use a brush. And I love these brushes. Now, I have one out for each of my customers. When you come to my home, I'll come to you if it's you plus 2 people. Otherwise, you come to my home, right? That's how I run my business. And I have a brush out for everyone. And I sell every time, every time. We just did my neighbor, my beautiful neighbor, and she said, I use a sponge and I think I really like this. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think I'm going crazy. Anyway, okay. You put just one dot here, and then I'm going to put the concealer in the middle. I like to leave it alone for 2 minutes or so. So that it has time to develop. Kind of like, I don't know if you guys have ever used eyelashes, or even your foundation. It warms up to your skin. It will develop its color. It's amazing. And this is a little hard for me to do in the computer screen. I'm struggling. But the idea is inside and outside is highlighter. Right in the middle is the concealer. So let me look over here because I'm getting thrown off. Can you guys see what it is I'm trying to do? Okay, so it's highlighter, concealer, highlighter, just a dab. You know what? You can just put a dab of the highlighter and a dab of the concealer on your hand and blend it, and then tap, 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 let it dry. Give it a minute or two, not dry, but develop, kind of get tacky, then you can blend it. So let's do this. And I hope I answered your question. It's just much more sanitary to use a brush and clean it than it is the sponge, because people have a tendency to not clean their sponges. Brushes they will, but sponges for some reason. Does that answer your question, Lisa Marie? You guys comment so that I can okay. So Alex has, I don't know why I'm struggling so much, but I am. Okay, so this is highlighter. I'm just going to blend, right? We do have a flat liquid eyeshadow brush that is for concealer. Also, I have a tendency to use my fingers and not that brush at least here. Other places, yes, but here, no. So again, your highlighter is here, down the bridge of your node, right here, and then right here. Okay. The highlighter and concealer has had a minute, not much, but a little time to develop. So remember, this is to help under eye dark circles. But if you have dark circles, they are dark circles. They are not half moons. So look, you go all the way up here. It gives you a bit of a facelift, right? And then you go on your eyelids as well. Okay, like so. Does that make sense? And to make it easy, if you don't want to do the dot, 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 then just do it on your hand and mix it on your hand and then apply. Okay. Yes, I love using my brushes too for this. I don't know, on camera, I just feel more comfortable with my fingers. So we do have a flat liquid eyeshadow concealer brush that works really well for this, or you can use your fingers. I want to show you tap, 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 kind of tap, stipple, and go all the way up. This gives a bit of a facelift. I don't know that I could do that with the brush on camera. That's all. So, okay, now the title of my session today is Does Concealer and Under Eye Corrector Make a Difference? Okay, look at my face now as opposed to when we first got on. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Yes, there is a difference, right? What do you guys think? I'm going to take, I've got a compact here with eyeshadows, blush, highlighter, and contour. I'm going to take a little bit of the contour. Okay, your blush brush. Can you guys see this? Okay, see the indentation right here? I'm going to put my thumb right there and squeeze it. And I'm going to take a little bit of the contour. I'm going to do it here. Woo, this is dark. Here. And then here. I'm going to do it on my nose. One side, okay, and then the other. Okay, then you want to do your jaw. This will chisel. Okay, can you guys see this? And you do your forehead just a little bit. Let me do this. So it's really like here, here. This goes right underneath your cheeks. I hope yeah, I can. Yeah. Here and down and then here. Okay. My foundation was real wet. So let me blend it. You can take your brush and blend. Okay. This is going so contour recedes and highlighter protrudes. Okay. Can you see my nose where I have the contour down this side and then down this side, right? Okay. I did a little bit here. So really it's like a 3 here, here, and here. Then go down. Okay. J-Lo does extra right here and right here. She does. Okay. So can you guys see somebody comment? Can you see my contour? And then, see, it's going to push in here to give more highlight to my cheekbones. Okay. Now, so it looks like I have war paint on a little bit. I got some right here. Okay. Blend it. I'm going to blend here. I'm going to blend here. Okay. And I think I already blended here and blended here. Okay. Lisa Marie says she can see it. Okay. Now I'm going to take my finishing spray. These are $20. Contour is $14. Highlighter is $20. Concealer is $20. Remember, I used both under and on top my eyes, because if you have dark circles, They are a circle and not a half moon. And remember to go all the way out to give a bit of a facelift. It's just an aesthetic process. Woo! And I do extra because I have kind of combination oily skin. You don't have to do that much, just an X like that. Okay. So X, wait, this way and then this way. Okay. And you see a little sheen on my face from the finishing spray, right? Now I'm going to take my all over powder brush, Mary Kay powder brush, and I believe they're 18. And I'm going to take my silky setting powder. Now I'm using light to medium today. And I want to share with you, I don't have my translucent powder with me, but let me share with you. This is a silky setting powder. It's a skin tone. So you match it with your skin tone, okay? The translucent is a generic white powder. It's a finishing veil. It sets the foundation. It's awesome. But this will deposit color. The translucent will not. This ups your foundation game. War paint. Susan said her dad used to call makeup war paint. Okay, now if you have combination oily skin, see my hands? You press it into, first you press it. I mean, you could just see that sheen go away. You press it into the skin. If you have combination oiliness, mine is particular right here. Okay. So right there down the middle of my face. Now I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush, just a little, and dust in a downward motion so that you set your facial hairs back down. Now, is there a difference in my face between when I came on and now? Absolutely. Absolutely. Would you agree? Okay. And we've got just a couple of minutes. I'm going to kind of wrap it up in just a little bit here. Okay. I'm going to use Auburn Nude. Because I have, kind of medium beige, darker skin. Woo. I need my mirror. This mirror in the computer is just throwing me. Okay. Okay. Can you see my lips? So I start from the corner and I go up. It gives an optical illusion of fuller lips. And then the Cupid. And then the Cupid. Okay, that's a little darker. Can you see that better? Somebody give me a thumbs up. You know what? Comment in the chat if you use lip liner. Yes, you do, or no, you don't. I will tell you. Lip liner makes a difference. I did a facial on my neighbor, and we're going to do a get to know your neighbors fun facial and makeover at her house on the 6th. And what a difference. What a difference. The lip liner, thank you. The lip liner defines your lips and it helps keep your lipstick from bleeding. It really does. This new waterproof lip liner and eyeliner is the bomb diggity. Now I'm just going to fill in my lips with the lip liner. This will keep it on longer. Right? Would you agree? Who agrees with me on that? Filling in your lips with a lip liner keeps your lipstick on longer. I mean, your everything. It defines your lips. It keeps it from feathering and it just looks better. Okay, I'm going to take some lip oil. This is blush lip oil. I'm almost at, I think I got enough here. This one is blush. I love the lip oil because it locks in moisture and it gives a little bit of a plumping to the lip. It's not a plumper, but I feel like it lets your lips look a little plumper. What do you think? Okay, now I absolutely love, love, love the, I'm going to do, you know what, did I? I sure did. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of blush. This is really light. I'm just going to do a dusty. There we go. The thing I want to show you is the placement. So you saw that I had done the contour here. And now I want to place my blush on my cheeks. I usually, this mirror is throwing me off. Okay, I start from the back and go forward. Okay. Just so that you don't have a stop sign and a street going back. It's just a natural blend forward. But your cheeks are up here, not down here. Okay. Can you guys see that okay? Somebody comment, can you guys see it okay? See my cheek structure? And then I go in on the temple because I do wear glass, especially if you wear glasses, and I do wear glasses. At least for reading, I do. Okay, makes sense? Okay, now I'm going to take and do a little bit of, all I'm going to do, well, I wanted to show you how to dash out the door in 2 quick minutes. I'm just going to put a light highlighter eyeshadow. This is, I believe it's Biscotti. It's in a compact, so I can't see it. I had my big compact with all my makeover looks, and I didn't set it on my desk. Always right here, girls, that lighter eyeshadow color, not in your eye, but on your tear ducts right here, because it opens your eye, or gives you a more awakened look right here, right here. Okay. And then what you can do, I'll just show you. This blush is not a real dark blush. So I should have had a darker blush to show you, but I think you'll get the gist of it. If you take your blush brush and dip it into, you know what, I'm going to use, I'll use the darker blush. Okay. So I'm going to take and just kind of color like the outer. Look at that. It looks like I have eyeshadow. So if you're in a hurry, just do this. Blush on your cheeks and a little, do the highlighter color and then do a little bit of blush or bronzer. This is perfect for the bronzer. It really is. But I didn't have the bronzer here in front of me. I'm just blending it here. Okay. So can you see my eyelid? It looks like I have something on, some kind of color, right? That's kind of a cheat. And you can just kind of dash out the door real quickly. This one looks like it needs to blend. You can dash out the door. If you're running late, you can just dash out the door with a little blush. I know the color is real light on me. It's what I had right here. I left my big compact. I got a compact pro with all the makeover looks in it already, and they're labeled, and I left that on the table. So also you have access to, this is cool. Let me show you the cool. This one is cool, and this one is warm. This one's my favorite. I like the warm. Can you guys see that okay? The colors. And so whether you choose a compact filled with 6 colors already coordinated, or you coordinate the compact yourself and you put it together, either way, Mary Kay can support you in that and provide that for you, because the ones that you fill on your own, they are refillable. You just pop out the eye when you run out, you just pop out the eyeshadow and replace it. And eyeshadows are $8. So this compact has 6 eyeshadows. Let me show you the colors. They're on the back. Okay. And it's more than the size of our regular eyeshadow. But if eyeshadows are $8 each, that's $48. And this sells for just $40. This makes a great stocking stuffer. We have warm and we have cool. I'm going to do just a little bit of eyeliner. I just kind of wanted to jump on here today. Good morning, Beverly. And I really wanted you, my intention was not necessarily to do makeup, even though I have. It was to show you the difference that CC cream, concealer, and highlighter make, which is the under eye corrector. What would you guys agree? My face looks a whole lot different. It really does. It really does. I'm going to touch up. Anytime you do eyeshadows, you want to touch up your mascara. I'm just going to kind of flush it through and comb out my lashes. Okay. Just to kind of give it, whoop, I think I got, did I get a dot? I think I did. I feel it. I feel it. Anyway, but see how it gives that contrast. Mascara provides contrast, darkens your lashes. Okay, can you see that? A little better, a little more, right? You guys, I'm going to let you go because I've kept you on here for now 30 minutes and I usually try to be done. But Alex posted the special deals and I want you, today is pink weekend for me. It's 20% off. So if there are things that you saw me hold up and use, maybe lip liner, eyeliner, tinted lip oil. I was trying to think of the name of this, so forth and so on. Today, this weekend is the time to shop till you drop from your seat instead of your feet. And I just have to share real quick that if ever you have been looking for something to create community, maybe something where you could experience more personal growth and maybe make some money. What about tax benefits? You could turn the products that you know and love into a business. It's only $35 to start your own Mary Kay business. And I am here. Your consultant is here to answer any questions that you might have about that. We didn't have as much time to go over that, but it is $35 and you can do it as a beauty brand ambassador to take advantage of wholesale for yourself and immediate family, or you could do it as a side hustle and make a little or a lot of money depending on your activity. Remember, you're a billboard for your business. So use your product, ladies. Wash your face, put your makeup on, your body care, your fragrance, gift giving throughout the year. And Christmas is around the corner. So you can do this as a side hustle and again, make a little or a lot of money. But then there are those women who want something more. They want to take advantage of the flexibility. It doesn't mean we don't work. It just means that we're able to pick and choose who we work with and when we work. Maybe we're with family on the weekends in the morning, and then in the afternoon we do a little Mary Kay and then come together for dinner. Nothing more healthy for a family than to come together at the kitchen table and talk about what went well and what didn't go so good, kind of your high lows for the day, and just sit down to a meal together instead of always on the go. But know that being a boss babe, taking advantage of the financial freedoms and flexibility, and building a viable, sustainable business is what I do. So you can do it as a beauty brand ambassador, you can do it as a side hustle, or you can join me running a business like a business and do it as a boss babe. Either way, it's just $35. And with Christmas around the corner, Valentine's Day not too far off, Mother's Day, what about baby showers, bridal showers, graduation, birthdays? There's so many reasons to give gifts of pampering. And I'm your gift giving guru. If you need anything, just give me a holler. Give your consultant a holler. Know that you are blessed to be a blessing, and you've been a blessing to me today. If your birthday is in November, happy November birthday, babes. And know that your birthday month, you receive 20% savings. So I'm going to bid you farewell. I hope this has been helpful to see from nothing on my face to how I put my makeup on. The intention is that it would help you. And if so, and you found some things that you would like to have in your bathroom, like maybe the concealer or highlighter or both, talk to your consultant and have a wonderful weekend. Bye now.